Now, one last thing that we can do with this game is we can go and look at this in our simulator and, well, it looks pretty good, but it's begging for some color. So let's go ahead and let's add in some color here. So we'll say function, we'll call this choose color of title scene. Best to be specific. And we'll say, and I always like to add in is the global variables here. Okay, var we'll call this color choice title scene and make that equal to 0. Okay, so we have a total of 3 colors here. We're going to add in color choice title scene is equal to int arc for random underscore uniform, and we'll make this between 0 and 3. So we'll add in color choice, and that will pick a number between 0 and 3. So we'll say if color choice title scheme is equal to 0, then we're going to set in all of these objects here. Okay, every single one of these, we're going to set the color. So I'm going to copy this, I'm going to paste it, and I'm going to use that method where I just kind of delete the variable here. Okay, that it's some people like to do this, some people do not like to do this. I personally think it's awesome. And as you can see here, it does kind of save everything. Okay, so let's go and let's do the, for example, the btn play dot title color, and you can see here that if we go back up to the btn play and we have the title label, or the set title color. Okay, so we'll go to set title color, and the color will be red foreground color, and it's going to be UI control state dot normal as well. Okay, we're going to go to game title dot font color is equal to red foreground color. Okay, we're going to say dot font square title dot and square title, actually this is just dot color, is equal to red foreground color, and then dot color, and actually this is dot fill color is equal to red foreground color, and then remember circle title dot, and in this case it's stroke color is equal to red foreground color. Okay, and I just noticed that circle title needs a T, so let's go ahead and let's fix that. And I'll just copy that, and it should come up with errors along the way. And there we go. You can just double click and change everything. It's not a big deal. Okay, and then we got title dot font color is equal to red foreground color, and we're going to go to dot font color is equal to red foreground color. Wow. So remember, you do have to set everything up in SpriteKit. So this is an example of that. So let's add in the second one here, and we have red, it goes green, and I'm adding in the foreground color because the text color is a little bit too light. And you can see, by the way, that I'm just double clicking and pasting it in there, and that whole text block was done thanks to a little bit of efficient code copying. Okay, and then last one we have blue foreground color. So we're just going to add in the blue foreground color to all of these, and there you go. All right, so, and we call the circle color of title screen. So we have to call that here. Color choice, it's the name of that is choose color of title screen. So let's call this choose color of title screen, and we'll go and run it because why would we not want to do that here? So, and there you go. And I think that looks pretty good. And I actually quite like it. Right? And let's lose, and then it should reset everything here. Yeah, and I think that does look good. Okay. One bit of note though, okay? Look at the background color of this very closely, and then look at the background color. The background color is darker, so we should probably add in, we'll add in a var, we'll call this background title screen color is equal to UI color, and we're going to add in an RGBA value, and we'll make it 0 0.1, 0 0.1, and 0 0.1, and the alpha is 1.0. Okay, and then we're going to say this is background title screen color. Now this may be nitpicky, but it does matter in terms of finesse, because a lot of the good games have finesse to that, and a lot of the coding tutorials out there, they don't even touch on that. So you can see how now this looks a lot better now that you've done that here. Now if we really wanted to, we could set the background color to it as well. Like for example, you know how the background is technically a dark blue at this point, but I think just by adding in that extra little bit of detail, by adding in something that's a little bit different, it adds a whole other level. You're more than welcome to add in the background color to be the same color. It's not that hard to do. Okay, this concludes the tutorial.